Peace. Today's mathematics is God, which is symbolic to the number 7. I want to give you a brief overview and a practical example of how to apply it to your everyday life. We have various different core teachings as the 5%, and one of those core teachings, in addition to the black woman being the earth, is that the black man is the true and living God. And in terms of our identity being divinity, that is God of our understanding, and it's important to share that because you have various different people around the world that have various different perspectives of how they see the creator and creation, and this is our perspective. And in terms of it being the God of our understanding, that understanding is based on knowledge and wisdom, not a belief system and not just simply how we feel. One of the things that's oftentimes debated amongst 5%ers and people who are outside of our community is God the nature of the black man, or is it not the nature of the black man? Well, to answer that question, yes, God, or supreme intelligence, supreme force and power, infinite potential, is our nature. At the same time, that nature needs to be nurtured. And oftentimes you may see brothers that's walking around saying that they're the true and living God, and the black man is God, the black man is this, the black man is that. But that's just potential. You really don't see any evidence in their life that demonstrates godliness, righteousness, or the highest aspect of who and what they say they are. So that nature needs to be nurtured. As 5%ers, we have an integrated system that allows us to nurture that nature, which is our 120 lessons, our supreme mathematics, our supreme alphabet, various customs that we share amongst each other, and how we deal with social equality is also ways in which we reinforce that divine identity. So one of the things that you'll notice is in a lot of my videos, you don't see me posturing and talking egotistically about, yo, I'm the God, the black man is God, the black man is God. You don't see me doing all of that. Because in terms of that being the apex or the highest aspect that we aspire to, it's really a position and a posture of responsibility. Because God is really God to everybody. So regardless if a person believes or they agree with whatever I'm saying, they're going to have to accept my divinity. They're going to have to accept my godliness. They're going to have to accept the level of trust, the level of confidence, the level of respectability and reputation that comes along with this good, orderly direction. And oftentimes, people have a very egocentric idea of what it means to be the true and living God. And one of the things that I mentioned in previous videos is that the highest attribute of the true and living God is a utility personnel technician. And that's just a very fancy way of saying a janitor. Because if you look at a janitor is oftentimes not called upon until there's a problem. But at the same time, that janitor usually has every key to every room within that building and is a task master, knows how to do various different things and has various different attributes. And a lot of times that's a very thankless job at the exact same time. So being the true and living God is really a position and a posture of service, not people serving you and worshiping you. So I will, this was inspiring, it was empowering, it was educational. It gave those of you a little bit of insight into how we see ourselves as a true and living God, as well as what that number 7 actually means in the center of our universal flag. Peace.
Let's walk this way. Is that Prince or King? Come here, Prince. What's today's mathematics?
Hey, yo, no disrespect, but we ain't in all of that, son.
Build, destroy. To build is to elevate the mentalities of self and those around self. To add positive energy to every nation. To build, you must first start from the root, which is the knowledge foundation, and add on to the highest peak. To destroy is to eliminate and destroy any and all negativity that enters my cipher of supreme harmony.
Peace, God.
Peace, God.
Come on, son. Love it.